duo. Closer was the Ahri when last year when they were playing this a lot. They had a Vi paired up with it as well. But the team fighting prowess, that mobility, like you think, I think it's weird to talk about tiebreakers now, but
sorry,
they're looking for. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
I'm sorry I talked about it. Yeah, Vikla doesn't have flash, so I think eventually, bro, we're just gonna say, yeah, we'll just take him down, and yeah, he's about to get his flash streak here for bro.
Not so weird. That extra sustain, pretty nice in lanes, you know. And speaking of sustain, this is one of the reasons this Bruiser Ahri has been so obnoxious, other than the fact that she just becomes super tanky and hard to deal with.
We're kind of scaling in this game. We did have the 1 kill, and now Raptor on a ward's going to go in there with the ult on Elim, who does throw out his own, but in the 1v1 and with Vikla coming over as well, that is enough. That's the power of the Rise to just essentially teleport into the fight.
Yep.
Say, I'm here, you know. Closer could have bought, TP'd in or something. Well, I say that, now they're actually collapsing once again. And here comes Palu. He's in a bit of trouble. Look at the turn it, though. There's the TP I was talking about, and Diablo doesn't have his. As Raptor very deep in enemy territory. Kellen's just going to ult, but at the end of the day, bro, they still get that last grub, and Raptor is still on the run.
He's wrapping around.
He indeed is.
Yep, it's Zeri.
Yeah, well, really stayed diff.
The ult necessary. I'll celestially oppose it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But Dragon is going to go over to BNK FEARX, and feels like they're doing a good job of keeping the pressure up in this game. Kellen on his signature Alistair, trying to find windows just to threaten, and now looking for a dive here on a Morgan. Oh no.
And Morgan has his flash, but Kellen could easily just follow flash, so Morgan gonna flash anyway as he figures out, oh, there's 4 people here, I guess I'm just dead.
Yeah, he was really dead?
Thankfully, Electrocute is so strong that Closer doesn't have to go for Grasp. That wouldn't really make too much sense. As now BNK, they want to fight over this Rift Heralds. They'd love to get this objective. Here comes the TP from both sides. The Ahri TP very far away. As now Clear is just kind of waiting for him. Closer, though, is Ahri, gets the Featherstorm, and now the front line is just burning to a crisp, and this is where the Ahri and the Zeri really shine as they chase down that back line. Nobody can get away. Clear at least able to get the 1 kill on the Zeri, but the rest of the team is just gone. As there you go, bro, they're going to clean up this fight, and now they'll take that objective.
I think the game plan from BNK FEARX was, oh, this is a deep TP, it's an Ahri.
Closer's just...
he's that guy.
He is that guy. Kind of just turns into an animal.
It's that 1,300 gold lead. You know what that is? That's your bro tax being put to work.
Yeah. He's collecting all the coins from the Twitch chat. That's going to be Morgan just dying. Meanwhile, we got a 1v1 up here, but Closer is extremely strong. The charm is going to miss, but still the damage is there. The flash and the auto is enough. The flash on the return of the orb was so clean for Closer. And now he's 2 levels up on his laning opponent.
Yep, also gets the feats of strength from that. Really nicely played by Closer, and that is a worrying position to be in for the 77 gold.
They want to make it look like a showdown and not like a beatdown.
Yeah. This moment, so Vikla's trying to go back and forth to dodge the Bear the Charm. Don't dodge it, but yeah, the return on the Q, and Kellen
with the engage here. That is on to Closer, and he doesn't have the Spirit Rush. So there you go. They finally get the shutdown. It goes over to Raptor.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone in a Twitch chat.
Okay.
I think, okay, not to sound critical, but I think there is a couple of Grandmasters. Everyone else is challenging. Like in our Twitch chat. I think that's an absolute fact.
That's why they speak so confidently about everything.
I mean, a lot of them are bro fans, and I don't think there's a single bro fan who isn't challenger.
I mean, you have to be extremely high level to understand bro's level. As that is a massive engage from BNK. Raptor finally finds the angle, and maybe some of that fedness is going to good work. They're going to take down Closer as well. It's a 2 for nothing. They just find them in the river, as that confidence that bro is walking with is just kind of the death of them.
Yeah, you see, Brendan, I'm not challenger, and I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Zhao alone goes forward and clears it out for the upcoming fight. The three of them,
because it's 60 seconds till Ahri has ult.
But Dan, it's the soul point Chemtech Dragon. You can't possibly give that away. Think of the value.
Yes. Yeah, truly.
And Closer's here. Surely he wouldn't just... Okay, yeah.
45 seconds. That's all I need. 45 seconds to stall. Just mind control them to not fighting or taking the dragon.
I mean, Closer does not have his ult, and he at least has the arm guard. He is going to go golden. The turnaround is there. They've got their Zeri in the fight this time around. So not bad for Bro. Closer kind of acting like the bait, but now he doesn't have an arm guard, so...
Okay, now Bro have no ults. Apart from Jade available. But, yeah. I mean, I guess they tried. Closer nearly has his ult up again. And I think if BNK FEARX keeps setting this tempo of the game, with like forcing Closer ult and then fighting when it's not available, could be a good spot. He has just hit level 16 though. Gives him a lot of power in the next fight. Like, yes, Closer has more gold and has a full Zhonya's, but the difference between a Seekers and a Zhonya's in one fight isn't that much.
Yeah, absolutely. As LM's going in, I mean, he is Shin Zhao, so he will stay alive. Kellen as well, but eventually that ult does dissipate. Kellen also gonna have the same happening to him, but now look at Diablo just going forward. He's got the Feather Storm, and he's going to do a bunch of damage here to Closer. Takes him down. It's a triple kill for Diablo. They're still trying to dive the turret. They don't have to do that. They dig a big fight, and BNK set their sights on the Baron. A lot of low health bars here, but Vikla's got a giant shield.
I mean, he just certainly, Kellen's still 3 levels ahead. He's maintaining that level lead.
He definitely is. He's still enjoying a nice ult. I think it gets a bit longer at 11. And now, I mean, with the Baron, they've got some pretty nice pressure here. Game isn't over at this point, but if they take down all the turrets...
By the way, the Alistar ult doesn't get longer, but the damage reduction increases.
Oh, there you go. Support main on the desk with me.
That's what I'm here for.
How many games of Alistar do you have?
Too many to count.
Too many that you want to count. But here comes Raptor. He is running at the TP, unfortunately for him, as he is going to actually taxi onto Closer, but that is Ahri. Nice secondary ult as well. Raptor, he got himself into a really rough spot, and he makes the best of it. He does get away. And a little bit of help from the equalizer as well. They didn't want to overchase there to be easy. But you can see the full pressure they have on the Rift. They got the bottom inner turret. They got the top inner turret. Now they're going to get the mid inner turret. So really just extending the lead, trying to make the Ripple Bound power play as large as possible, rather than taking a big risk.
Wukong isn't
trying to get out.
hard to catch.
Yeah.
They'll smite for the slow, sees the TP come in, sidesteps, dash, ult, flashes the W as well. It's really well played. And then, you know, Clear, so farming the damage numbers with that ult, you know.
I mean, it's going to feel pretty good. Wow. Okay, well, the combo could have been better, but still, I love the effort. They're just sending it into that backline, but Raptor is down already, and at least they're going to be able to take out Hype with that equalizer. Now the rest of the team on the follow-up, and Bro does not have their 80 carry, as Diablo looking to continue to chase. It's just going to be a couple of guys going down, and BNK not able to force anything else. They should be able to get this dragon off of the back of this fight. Looks like Ellum will just run away.
I feel like Clear has just been such a threat in these fights where, you know, even if things go a little bit whiff, as the Kellen Engage did, you're probably getting CC'd and dying.
Yeah.
Similar with the Alistar. Similar with the Rumble, honestly. I feel like you have to play these fights well now. Oh, flank coming in.
Flank coming in. The Rise going right on top of Hype here as Ellum. And Morgan, once again, in a lot of trouble. He's going to get the knockback, but with the equalizer, there's just no hope for him. And the Jace, once again, not able to do much of anything at all. There's the root onto Hype, and he's trying to hit an ulted Alistar. It's just 0 damage. In goes Closer, just to die, I guess. Quick work of that, as that should be the end of the game. 33 minutes in, BNK take the final fight, and they will take down this Nexus.
I think despite the Ahri getting fed early on, BNK FEARX really took control of the game. Diablo, who started off silent, farmed up and just started to become a monster in these later fights. I think him and Clear really having a lot of presence in these 5v5s, and BNK FEARX not ready to let their Saturday showdowns